Hello everyone, I am Divya, your math facilitator. In this session, let us discuss the solutions of exercise 5.2 of your class 10. So let's begin the session. Now the very first question says you need to find the roots of the following quadratic equation by factorization method. Factorization method is nothing but you can also call it as splitting the middle term method. Factorization method is also called as splitting the middle term method. You have learned in your class 9. So let's discuss now. The very first bit of this question is x square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. X square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. So here, as I told you, you are going to split the middle term. How will we split the middle term? You will take the product of x square coefficient. Here x square has no coefficient, which means coefficient is 1. Okay, so you will take the product of x square coefficient and the constant. So 1 into minus 10. X square coefficient is 1 and constant is minus 10. 1 into minus 10 is minus 10. Now write the factors of minus 10, or firstly write the factors of 10. 10 you can write it as 10 ones or 5 twos or 2 fives. Okay. Now if you want minus 10, any of these numbers should be negative. Okay, you can write as minus 10 into 1 is minus 10, or 1 into minus 10 is also minus 10. See here, minus 1 into 10 is minus 10 and minus 10 into 1 is also minus 10. So any of these numbers should have a negative sign. Okay, so out of these two, one should have a negative sign so that you will get a negative product. Let's see for which number you have to keep negative. Firstly, you have to select the combination of numbers you want. Here I have minus 3. The middle term is minus 3. So will 10 and 1 combination, adding 10 and 1, will I get minus 3? No. Adding 5 and 2. See here, adding 5 and 2, I have a chance of getting minus 3. Not by adding, by subtracting 5 and 2, I can get minus 3. So here already we have discussed that you need a negative number out of these two. One should be negative because your product is negative, right? So either 5 should be negative or 2 should be negative. But here your middle term is negative. So whenever your middle term is negative, understand this point, you will apply a negative sign for the bigger number. Out of 2 and 5, 5 is bigger, so I am applying minus sign to 5. So minus 5 plus 2. Now adding these two, I will get minus 3. And minus 5 multiplied by 2, minus 5 into 2, I will get minus 10. So both the conditions are satisfying. Okay, so you can take this combination minus 5 and 2. Clear? So see here, x square you will write as it is. This minus 3x you will split it two parts. First part is minus 5x. Second part is plus 2x. See here, minus 5x plus 2x. And minus 10 you will write as it is, that is equal to 0. Now from these two, x is common. So I can take x minus 5, and from these two, 2 is common. So I can write x minus, from 10, if I am taking 2 common, you will have 5 left over because 5 2s are 10. If you are taking 2 common, 5 is left over. Again, now these are two different terms. So x minus 5 is common. So x plus 2 is remaining, that is equal to 0. Right? So now here you can equate each of this to 0. Okay, so if you are equating x minus 5 to 0, x will be 5. If you are equating x plus 2 to 0, x will be minus 2. So x equal to 5 and minus 2 are the solutions of this particular quadratic equation, or you can say these are the roots of this particular quadratic equation. Right? So let us proceed to the next problem. So by practice, you will understand this splitting method very easily. So this is a question. As I told you, you will take the product of x square coefficient and the constant. X square coefficient is 2, constant is minus 6. So your answer is minus 12. Now this minus 12 you have to split in factors. So 2 6 I can write 1 12 or I can take 4 3s 12. Okay. Now the middle term is x. X means your coefficient is 1. Right. So middle term is 1x. So to get 1, I can say I can take the combination of 4 and 3. 4 minus 3, I'll get a 1. But I want, yes, I want plus 1. Okay, so if whenever you want positive middle term, here I told you whenever you want negative middle term, you will assign negative sign to the bigger number. Here we want a positive middle term. So you assign negative sign to the smaller number. So 4 minus 3 will give you 1. So this condition is satisfied. And 4 into minus 3 will be minus 12. So this condition is also satisfied. Okay. So 2x square plus 4x minus 3x Okay, this x I'm splitting it as 4x minus 3x, and I have a minus 6 here equal to 0. So from these two, if I'm taking 2x common, you will have x here in the first term plus 2 2s are 4. So you'll have one more 2 here. From these two, if I'm taking minus 3 common, here you'll have x. And if you're taking minus common, here the sign will change. Okay, so you have a minus here. So I'm writing plus 3 2s are 6. So 2 I can write here. Now again from these two, see x plus 2 is common. So if you're taking x plus 2 common, here 2x is remaining and here minus 3 is remaining, that is equal to 0. So equate each of this to 0. So x plus 2 if you are equating to 0, x equal to minus 2 you will get. And 2x minus 3 if you are equating to 0, x equals to 3 by 2 you will get. So x equals to minus 2 and 3 by 2 are the roots of this particular quadratic equation. Okay, let's discuss the next question. Root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. So here also the same procedure. You will take the x square coefficient is root 2 and multiplied by constant is 5 root 2. So root 2 into root 2 is 2 and you have 5 here. Okay, so this is 5 and root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 5 2s are 10. Right? Here middle term is 7x. So directly can I write it as 5 plus 2? 5 plus 2 will give me 7x, isn't it? So root 2 x square, and this is 5 plus 5x plus 2x. 7x I am splitting it as 5x plus 2x, and 5 2s are 10. This also product also you are getting. Plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Now from these two, what can I take common? See, nothing is common, only x is common. So here if I take x common, I'll have root 2x plus, here only 5 is remaining. This x you took common. Plus here nothing is common. Root 2 is common. See here. You have 2x. 2 you can write it as root 2 into root 2. So 1 root 2 if I take common, what is remaining? 1 more root 2. Okay, so 1 root 2 I am taking common. So here 1 more root 2 is remaining and I have x also. Plus here if I am taking root 2 common, you will have 5. That is equal to 0. Now again root 2 x plus 5, root 2 x plus 5 is remaining. Okay, that is common. So here x is remaining plus here root 2 is remaining, that is 0. So root 2 x plus 5 is 0. So x is equals to minus 5 by root 2 is one solution. And x plus root 2 is 0. So x is minus root 2 is one more solution. So these are the two roots of the quadratic equation, minus 5 by root 2 and minus root 2. So yes, before getting into the next question, let me tell you that I am going to take a free class on Unacademy on the topic solving pair of linear equations. Okay, so you can join my free class and timings are August 22nd, that is this Sunday 11 a.m. I am going to take the free class. So I am going to discuss various methods of solving pair of linear equations and we are going to discuss different models on this particular topic, and also I'll give you all the models will be covered as I told you. You'll have polling session where you can participate in the poll questions, so quiz questions. You will have leaderboard, so you will have a healthy competition. So you and the top learners will receive certificates from Unacademy. Okay, so from me. So you can join this free session by link. I'll give you a link in the description box. By just clicking on this link, you can join the free class. So this page will open for you where you can see my picture, where you can see the title of the class, and you will find a enroll button, green color enroll button. So click on this green color enroll button. So once you click on the link, you will find a green color enroll button in this page. Okay, page will open and you'll find enroll button. Click on it. So it will ask you a code. Okay, so the code you are going to enter is DMM, Divya Ma'am Max. DMM is the code. So do enter this code and join the free class. And not only this, I have already taken many free classes on Unacademy. So I'll give you all the links of all the free classes in the description box. Okay, many of the free classes which you can see, I'll just give you the links and you can see those classes again. Okay, so you can see the recording of those classes so that you can clear your concept, right? So you can find all those links also in the description box, and these classes also you can see by using the code DMM, right? So and also Unacademy is starting new batches for you for your term 1 preparation. Let's crack NCERT Science. It is on 23rd August. This batch is going to start on. And Focus Term 1 Maths and Science is going to start on 23rd August. To join these batches also, you can use the code DMM. Okay, you will get a 10% discount. And this is term and victory batch for Maths, Science, English, Hindi, SST. You can join this. It is starting on 16th August. And term and victory batch for Maths, Science, English, Hindi, SST. So this is a different. These two are different batches with different educators. So two different batches with the same name. You can join them. And this is Maths Wizard batch for Adi Sharma Exemplar. And this is doubt clearing batch for Maths and Science. So you can join all these batches by using the code DMM. You'll get a 10% discount. Okay, and you also have an offer now till 23rd August if you're taking a 1 year subscription. Let me tell you, for 1 year subscription you will be paying 12,000 without discount. Okay, that means 1250 per month. So in 1250 per month, 1000, you will get all the unlimited classes from the top educators. Okay, so just now whatever batches I displayed, those are the batches only for the month of August. You can see the recorded classes as I told for special, and you can also see the upcoming batches in the month of September, October. You have many batches coming up. You can join unlimited classes. So it is 1250 per month. If you want to apply this code DMM, okay, you can apply this code DMM. So applying this code DMM, you'll get a 10% discount on this. So your price will be 1125. So within 1125, within 1000, you'll get unlimited classes. And also you have one offer now. If you are going for a 1 year subscription, you will get a 2 month subscription for free. So do utilize this offer, and also 2 months Creative Corner you'll get for free. Creative Corner teaches, in Creative Corner we teach you magic tricks, Vedic maths, and many extracurricular activities other than your subjects. So this is a mega offer for class 6 to 12. So if you're wishing to take a subscription, you can use the code DMM to get a 10% discount, and these are the offers which are applicable till 23rd August. So hurry up. Okay, let's proceed to the next question now. 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. This is not in the general form. Let us take it to the general form. So I am just taking LCM. So LCM will be 8. Here you'll have 16x square. Okay, it was a 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 8 into 0 will be 0 again. Now this is in the general form, so take the x square coefficient and the constant. X square coefficient is 16, constant is 1. So 16 you are getting the product. Now 16 you can split it as 4 4s are 16. See here, 4 plus 4 will give me 8. Middle term is 8. But I want minus 8. So can I take minus 4 plus minus 4? See, minus 4 gives me minus 8. So I am getting my middle term. And minus 4 into minus 4. 4 4s are 16, minus into minus plus. So I am getting plus 16 again. So I am going to split my minus x as minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, and from these two terms, see what is common. I can take 4x common. So I'll have 4x again. See, 16 I can write it as 4 4s are. So 1 4 I am taking common. So 1 more 4 is remaining, and 1x I am taking common. 1 more x is remaining. And here entire 4x is common. So 1 will be remaining. And from these two nothing is common. I can take minus 1 common. So here I'll have 4x, and since you are taking negative sign common, here the sign changes. Plus changes to minus. So again 4x minus 1 is common. You will have 4x minus 1 here. So finally you can equate 4x minus 1 to 0. So you will get x equals to 1 by 4. And this 4x minus 1, if you equate to 0, x will get 1 by 4. So x equal to 1 by 4 and 1 by 4 are the roots of this particular quadratic equation. Let's see the next question. 100x square minus 20x plus 1 equal to 0. Here also x square coefficient and the constant. So 100 into 1 is 100. So 100 I can write it as what? 10 tens are 100, right? So 10 plus 10 will give me 20. But I want minus 20. Same like the previous question. So I am taking minus 10 and minus 10. So minus 10 will give me minus 20. And minus 10 into minus 10 will give me 100. See here. So it is satisfying. So I am writing here 100x square minus 10x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, so 20x I am writing in this way. So from these two, 10x is common. So I will have one more 10x minus 1. And from these two, nothing is common. Similar to the previous question. So 10x minus 1 you can take common again. So 10x minus 1 you will have. So 10x minus 1 you can equate to 0. So x equal to 1 by 10 you will get. And again 10x minus 1 you can equate to 0. So x equal to 1 by 10 you will get. Okay, so this is how we are going to solve all the questions using quadrant factorization method. Okay, so let's proceed to the next question. X into x plus 4 is equals to 12. So here let me multiply x into x and x into 4. So x into x is x square plus x into 4 is 4x, and this 12 I am bringing to this side, so it becomes minus 12. Now x square coefficient and constant, so 1 into minus 12, so minus 12 I am getting minus 12 factors. Minus 12 I can write it as 2 6 are 4 3 are. 2 and 6 combination will give me 4. 6 minus 2 will give me 4, isn't it? So I'm writing 6 minus 2 will give me 4, and 6 into minus 2 will give me minus 12. That is what we want. So x square, this 4x I'm writing it as 6x minus 2x minus 12 equal to 0. So by practice you will solve it even more quicker. So if I take x common, I'll have x plus 6 here. If I take minus 2 common from this, you'll have x plus 6 equal to 0. So x plus 6, if you take common, you'll have x minus 2 equal to 0. So you can take x plus 6 equal to 0, or x you'll get minus 6. If you take x minus 2 is 0, you'll get x is equals to 2. So x is minus 6 and 2 are the roots of this particular quadratic equation. Got it? So we have few more problems, 7, 8, 9. We shall discuss in the next class. Right? So I'll take a leave for today. Yes, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also do like the video, and also do comment and let me know if you need any more topic, and do join the free classes on Unacademy. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.